¿Qué pasa, familia de dinero? I am your host, Champion El Dinero, a truck driver on a detour towards wealth, and I hope that you join me on this journey. If you're new, make sure to just stick around, see if you like it, and also if you're a returning viewer, shout out to you. You're looking fantastic today. Hit that like button, and it helps express and show everybody that this video is on the up and up when it comes to MicroCloud holograms. Now, I want to go ahead and say that my last video, some of y'all were like, wait, are you talking about this content creator or this? I didn't mention content creators because I don't want to get into any beefs or anything like that. But, you know, a lot of shame, like blame, shame, and everything like that goes towards Holo. It's had a very interesting day concurrently. And today is vote day, or excuse me, last night was vote day. So we're going to be talking about that and all. Is there news? Did we get something? I'll be talking about it. Of course, we got to shout out those that commented on the last video. So let's go ahead and do Eric. I think it's a bit like this. If you look at the price, it's very achievable to return 10x, at least now or after a potential reverse split. I have skin in the game. Yep. Some people talk about MicroCloud hologram and they don't even own a single share, not one. Anthony Davies, man, I feel you. My brokerage sold me out. I'm not going on margin, so that's not the reason. Something funny is going on with Holo and MLGO. Give me 1 second. Now, anybody that has a short attention span, this comment is not going to be for you. You might click off, but this is a challenge. Do you have the attention span of a goldfish or of an inquisitive, smart investor? Let's get into Villain Priest. Shout out to you. As technology continues to evolve, the development of VR, or virtual reality, and holograms represents a significant shift in how people experience and interact with the world. These immersive technologies have the power to blur the lines between reality and illusion, creating experiences so convincing that they challenge the distinction between what is real and what is fabricated. In many ways, VR and holograms can be seen as modern manifestations of idolatry, where the creations of lifelike images and environments may lead individuals to devote their attention, loyalty, or even worship to artificial constructs. The parallels between these technologies and the imagery of the living image of the beast in Revelations 13:4 and 5 are striking, raising concerns about the potential for VR and holograms to become tools for deception, manipulation, and control. I do like that comment because, you know, VR and holograms are, I believe, the next wave with quantum computing. And, you know, the thing that comes with it is going to be a space that is fictional. You'll actually buy things in item. Your house will be like in a VR, and you can see that Orion with Meta, the glasses that they're using, is projecting a holographic thing. And to me, I always looked at holograms as more of the future, but we got AI. I think that it goes hand in hand, AI, holograms. You know, creating a cell phone that's more so with the eyes rather than holding a device itself. People aren't ready for that, but it's coming. And my portfolio has a lot of technology, stocks that are potentially going to bust open wide in the future. MicroCloud hologram isn't the well-known or reputable holographic company, but if their patents and everything goes right, I do see a large future for this company if they just do the one thing. So let's talk about their vote. What happened? I don't know. Like all day long. Honestly, when it passed about 9 o'clock this morning, I knew we weren't going to get it. I fell off. I mentioned this in the Discord. Join the Discord. It's totally free. I mentioned this in the Discord. I fell off. As soon as the market opens, it dips. It does do a rise throughout the day, and now it's ending, and then it rises at the aftermarket. Concurrently, it's rising up, not to the significance that it was during the day. It reached about 30 cents. And unfortunately, we got smacked down. When are we going to get news? As I mentioned, we might not even hear anything. But some people have talked about this meeting happening, right? And 2 days later, after the meeting, on Monday, they do the reverse split. I don't know how that's possible, or it's Wednesday, the 4th, or someday, but we don't have any information as to what the heck is going on. And this is very different. This is very, very different from even when they were doing reverse splits continuously January, February. Now, Somebody would have to answer this, and this is a question. If those that like to do research and stuff like that, if you could let me know, if you look at the SEC documents, when do they file the meeting, and then we get the decision on the date on the other two reverse splits? That is the most important thing. Then you can kind of predict, okay, we're going to be at this timeline. Now, unfortunately, due to the fact that this company has blatantly just shoved off any investor, doesn't really care. Like I said, I'm very frustrated with this company. Doesn't matter how reputable it is, they are blatantly disrespecting their investors unless they make us rich. But if they decide to do the 20-for-1, which I don't want to happen, and I know some of y'all do, it's like, oh, I want. No, let me tell you, they have too much volume. Too much volume, number one, to be doing a reverse split. Manipulation, internal swaps need to stop. Communication and articles, press releases need to happen. Something. This is a unnecessary reverse split in order to get ahead from the big crash that's going to happen on the stock market. They might not be able to do it in February. They have the stimulus in China, and yet for some reason they are underperforming. That's a problem. That's a major problem. And I say that I'm frustrated. I have the skin in the game, and this ain't right. Now, if you're somebody that's like, oh, we got to trust the process. We do. But we got to be real. This is not right. I hold on to Holo. I'm going to hold on to it until something happens. By God. I'm not trying to use God's name in vain, but like I am kind of like God. But it is quite ridiculous, the results that we get. We get a slap in our face, and it could be aftermarket that we get some kind of news. I'm going to double check. I think we just hit 28 cents. But we're still under of where we started the day. We started the day at 28.79, and to go all the way up to 30. People, I get it. People got their entries or exits, but it's hurting the run. You're hurting the run regardless. And I know that internal swaps and everything like that, but you're hurting the run, man. It's quite ridiculous how many people are scalping. It's just absolutely scalping. But let me go ahead and check this out. Give me 1 second. Let me see if we got anything. As of now, absolutely nothing. I just checked X, and we have this guy who is saying MicroCloud Holograms Inc. enters partnership with anonymous company, announcement set for investors meeting. That never happened. Pretty much everybody on X is just nothing. There's no news, nothing like that. So yeah, as of right now, we don't have anything. We don't have a single thing when it comes down to MicroCloud Holograms, and that's the saddening part about it all, is that I'm a realist. And again, regardless of what happens with the company, if we hear this large announcement that, Meta and MicroCloud Holograms is in a partnership to develop they were in partnership to develop the new Orion glasses with Meta, it's still kind of upsetting that we're going through all this turmoil and that you're still doing a reverse split. Again, like I said, them doing a reverse split doesn't help you. It helps them. And typically they want to make the investors happy. And so they're getting everybody they want into position and ignoring everybody else. So as of right now, today, a lot of internal swaps, a lot of algorithmic trading, a lot of skimming. But I'm double checking. I'm even gonna, give me 1 second. Let me check their website real quick. On their website, nothing. Still the one on September 2nd. And all we got is one in February for the press release. So nothing's moving the needle, guys. I don't understand why. It's sad. It's truly sad. After hours, it's looking like it's trying to come up. That's the great part about it all, but it's still about to get to where it started. If it goes up to like 30 cents, we finish it out at 30, that would be nice. But right now, what I'm looking at is the buyers, and comparable to the sellers are winning the battle right now. And we might see it go up to 29 cents here soon, but it's gonna sell it back down. So it's just it's a battle right now. And if you go on my X, you know, right now I am upset because again, it's just like the stock is not doing too much. You have other companies that are putting out information, doing something, and this stock is just not caring at all. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a short video, and I will catch all of you champion investors, familia de dinero, in the next one. Adios.